Hi, I'm Drew Finn. I'm here for ExpertVillage.com. I'm a professional home inspector and I'm going to show you how to install a ceiling fan today. Now we're going to do a pre-assembly, the motor base, the canopy, and the extension rod. In this installation, the extension rod's the longer one. First thing we need to do is pull a safety pin out. You can use a pair of pliers or your strippers. So take the pin out. This will go in the canopy. This is going to be hanging down, holding the motor. And what we need to do is feed the wires through here. Now when we get it in here, we've got a couple screws we have to take out. If you were doing a flush mount, you'd be using these screws. You can use either a Phillips screwdriver or a regular flat screwdriver. Now I would advise using the flat screwdriver to get a lot more torque out of it. And these happen to be painted, so it would be very good to use the flat one. The same for the other screw. Now we've got that apart, we can take the rubber band off here. Stretch the wires out. We're going to feed them through this shaft. Now what I like to do is temporarily twist all three together. It'll be a little easier feeding them through. They'll all go on the same side of the obstructions that we have here. I want to fish them through on the side. There's a little more room. Over here we have the ground wire. I want them through on the other side just so there's a little bit more room. So now we've got all the wires through here. We just have to feed them through. Just twist it up again on me. Straighten them out. One thing you want to make sure you don't tug on the wires real quick because it could strip the wire if it hits a sharp edge. So you gently pull them through. And you notice with my hand I'm feeding them in here rather than just pulling them like this. If you pull them like that, they can hit the corner and do damage to the wire. So you want to straighten it with your hand. It's kind of awkward, and pull it right through. And we have it going right in, slide it in. And across here is where we put the safety pin in. You've got to line up the holes and then very carefully put it in. You've got to play with the wires. We've got to make sure we don't pinch the wires as we're getting the pin through. So you just sort of wiggle it. And we've got the pin completely through. And we just snap on the safety pin into here. And we're all set to go. Now if we don't snap that in real well or forget to put the pin in, the whole fan assembly could fall from the ceiling. Now we've completed one of the pre-installations. This is how it's going to hang from the ceiling. We've got the pin in there. It's good secure. We've got the wires that we fed through very carefully. And so we're good to go to our next step.